From the Pep Radio newsroom, these are the stories we are covering today. We start with this news from Minnesota. A Minnesota man has been sentenced to a 30-year prison term for killing a transgender woman last year in Minneapolis. Demarion Bible, age 25, was found guilty of second-degree murder in August and sentenced Wednesday, according to Minnesota Public Radio News. Bible admitted fatally shooting 38-year-old Savannah Ryan Williams on November 29th. "She was my best friend and meant everything to me," Williams' mother, Kim Stillday, said at the sentencing hearing. "As a person, Savannah was funny. She would light up any room she walked into." Prosecutor James Hanneman called the shooting a cold-blooded, brazen killing that was unprovoked. "She just had the great misfortune of coming across a person who valued her life so little," he said. Bible spoke briefly at the hearing. "I completely apologize," Bible said. "I feel I do need to sit down and do some time." Bible told police he began to feel suspicious while engaged in a sex act with Williams and shot her in the head. It was a second attack on a transgender woman near the same light rail station in 2023. Two men pleaded guilty to severely beating a trans woman during a robbery in February of 2023, although prosecutors concluded that attack was not motivated by bias. The local LGBTQ+ community was also roiled by a shooting at a mostly queer and trans punk rock show in August 2023 that left one person dead and 6 injured. USA Today is reporting that one of the concessions Molson Coors made when it bowed to pressure from activist Robby Starbuck and retreated from some of its diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives was withdrawing from a benchmark index from the Human Rights Campaign that they use to measure how friendly a company's policies are to LGBTQ+ people. In response, Starbuck resurfaced a $1 million donation to Vizzy Hard Seltzer, owned by Molson Coors, made to the HRC 4 years ago. Today, Coors wants no association with them, Starbuck told his 600,000 followers on social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter. The maker of Coors Light isn't the only company distancing itself from the LGBTQ+ advocacy group. 6 out of 7 companies targeted so far by Starbuck, Molson Coors, Harley-Davidson, Lowe's, rural retailer Tractor Supply, distiller Brown-Forman, which makes Jack Daniels, and car maker Ford, have all pledged to stop providing workplace data for the HRC's Corporate Equality Index. The 7th, tractor maker John Deere, said it would no longer support social or cultural awareness parades, festivals, or events, but it didn't mention the HRC. Separately last week, Stanley Black & Decker, which has not been targeted by Starbuck, overhauled its DEI efforts and said it would end its participation in all external cultural surveys conducted by third-party organizations, including the Human Rights Campaign, according to an internal memo obtained by USA Today. And in local news, the Meadville Tribune is reporting that the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources Secretary Cindy Adams Dunn recently announced that the trails at Jake's Rocks has been named Pennsylvania's Trail of the Year. The Trails at Jake's Rocks is a 35-mile natural surface trail system located in the Allegheny National Forest in Warren County. The trails are used primarily for mountain biking, but other types of recreation, such as hiking, trail running, and cross-country skiing, are also permitted. Trails at Jake's Rocks was established to address a notable gap in the county's recreational landscape: high-quality mountain biking trails. Trails at Jake's Rocks' unique design as a stacked loop system significantly reduces the typical gaps found in point-to-point trail systems. Recognizing the importance of the economic and many other benefits of outdoor recreation to the Commonwealth, Governor Josh Shapiro launched the Pennsylvania Office of Outdoor Recreation in 2023 and an Outdoor Business Alliance in 2024. To improve public lands, the proposed budget builds on the success of the Pennsylvania Outdoor Corps with a $5 million investment in an effort to diversify and strengthen conservation career and workforce pathways for young people and to protect our natural resources. Funny how the Pennsylvania Department of Conservation and Natural Resources recognizes the value of and importance of diversity, equity, and inclusion, and corporate America is struggling with the concept, but rainbow washes their marketing every June. That's today's news. Now let's get back to the music on Pep Radio.